All right, Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Also, I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that did teach us this truth and peace and love to the Lord's hopeful elect. Back at it through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Here we go. This is why we keep having to repeat ourselves through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. It's for situations such as this. And a lot of our people have perished off of this earth because of this exact situation, man. Agreeing with thine adversary quickly, man. So the latest and greatest, man, the dude from Jacksonville with the dreads that got punched. I seen the video from like his POV that he had with his own camera, and all I saw at first was, you know, of course, the cops using that excessive force, punching through the damn window, punching, bro. He got punched again. And I'm like, oh, man, of course, Esau Edom is out his damn mind, man. He's going crazy, man. Oh, man. But that's not justified at all, them putting their hands on the brother like that. But he did provoke this situation. This whole situation may have been prevented just by simply following the protocols that the Lord has set in place for situations just as this.
Yeah, Florida 2-4 Bravo, Echo Charlie Whiskey on a silver Kia. I know how it goes.
1050 westbound envelope 2-4 Bravo, Echo Charlie Whiskey.
Yes, sir.
Strike one. All right, this is not wise, Jake. Do you know this 2025, boy? And then look how fast he opened that door. Hey, man. You would have called another police officer, bro. He would have up and fired your car up right then and there for opening that. You know, hey, and you know, paranoid, man. You know, shit especially if you been in some situation like that, man. You done flew because you fucking swinging your door open like that, man. You finna, hey, man, that's not wise, man. All right, that's not wise to open your door like that. You don't know the procedure. Hands on the wheel. All right, you know what I'm saying? Hands on the wheel, hands up. So you know what I mean? This idiot, all right, done flew the door open, man. Like you finna go John Wick on him.
Is there a reason why you're popping the door open like that?
I don't have a window that works. Is there a reason that you're pulling me over?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. Two things, you're not wearing your seatbelt.
It's daylight. I don't need the lights, and it's not weather. It's not raining.
Strike two, dude. Bro, I mean, you could. That is the prime time to just agree with him. Okay, I'm sorry, officer. Maybe I didn't realize that my lights were off. That's a good excuse. Okay, your seatbelt. You know what I mean? But he talking shit instead of agreeing quickly with this man. You know what I mean? Because you know Esau Edom, and if you're a police, it doesn't matter what nationality are, you a Edomite. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But you know they be on power trips, man, a lot of the time, man. So it's in our best interest to go ahead and pump their head up, man, and just get up out of there, man. Because we are in our captivity to this very day, and we're subject to being thrown in prison, man, for any little thing, man. All right?
This is inclement. It's not raining. Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over. Give me your driver.
Like a little biatch. You know what I mean? I hate to, you know what I mean? Like a little female. His whole mannerism is so effeminate and feminine. That's what women do. That's what children do. This little unnecessary attitude. And of course, his mannerism with his little hand on his head like that. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. This is not how men are supposed to behave. Or even, you know, wise women of our nation, man. What is this? I haven't even seen the whole video, bro.
License, registration, proof of insurance.
No, call your supervisor. Why?
Excuse me?
Call your supervisor.
That's some Karen shit. That's some women say call for your supervisor. Like where'd y'all get that from? That's that entitlement that is Babylon the Great, man. That's that entitlement elitist, you know, mentality that most of the people have over here. Oh, soon as they get into it with anybody, whether it's a restaurant, it's you're beneath me. Let me speak to somebody higher than you. Like, what's that gonna do? Like, what's that gonna do? They're all buddies. You know what I mean? So what is, you know, you calling for a damn supervisor gonna change, man? Especially if you're in the wrong. That's just something they do, you know what I mean? To buy some time.
Why did you pull me over?
Sorry, it's only 35. I'm cooperative with the driver. I've already told you.
Why did you pull me over?
Step out of the vehicle.
No.
Step out of the vehicle.
There it is. He told you to step out. You could have stepped out. You know what I mean? He says no. He's finna close the door like a little biatch, like a little, throwing a temper tantrum. And you're in the wrong, dude. I don't know about that light stuff, but your seat. It doesn't matter, bro. They'll make up shit. But the whole point is just agree with them, man. Play. What is it called? Fake it till you make it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be up there talking about no, yes sir, no sir, right away, sir. But you ain't gotta take it to that extreme, But you know what I mean? Just agree with him. Like if he asks you, for your license and registration, which you should have, Apostle Raha speaks about that a lot, having your shit together, man. Hey, have your stuff together, man. And that's another reason. If you don't, you should strive to have license and insurance. But if stuff happens, man. Well, that's why we got to stay prayed up. And guess what? The Lord will hide us from these situations. It's happened to all of us, man. There's times I haven't had insurance. There's times I haven't had license. There's times shit been wrong with my car, man. There's been times, the Lord has been with me. I've been chasing, in my younger days, even before I was in the truth, man, doing high speed chases, with my lady folks. You know how they go when you young and dumb. And I done did like, then high speed, very high speed, man, right past the police officer. Nothing happened. The Lord will be with you if you serving him, man. But hey, man, if you out here doing wickedness, man, hey, the Lord will give you over to these people to even. What I'm saying is, you have the most problems you could possibly have with your vehicle, from insurance, registration, all that, and the Lord will hide you. Them folks will get behind you. I've experienced not having insurance, and the folks get behind me, and nothing happens, man. And I'm, you know what I mean, and I make it to my destination. Again, that's not wise. All right, we want to, if we can, we want to pray to Yahweh Shema Shah that we're able, to take care of these situations, man. All right, so we won't be in the way of our enemy. But if we do fall into the way of our enemy, agree with him quickly, man. All right. Damn.
25 seconds. For the 9-4, driver just slammed the door and locked it.
And then, like, all jokes aside, man, you having this type of behavior, now we're circumspect. Why are you acting like this? What, you got dope in the car? You got drugs in the car? What, you trafficking people? Or what, you know what I mean? You got a sword on you that you ready to use? Because all these things are gonna come into the mind of anybody at this point, man. What, you acting like this? You done shut the door. So that to these guys, all right, to a wise person, that means you ready to crash out. You already not listening to them. So that we thinking you finna crash out and finna go ahead and like I say, go John Wick on them. You know what I mean? So if they would have lit you up.
Yep.
All right. Pretty much.
Door and exit. Yes. He's locked it up. Put the window down. I tried to talk to him.
Here we go.
Put a line. I said, so what I did.
And now, of course, here we go with the punching through the window. And good gracious, may I say, how strong is this guy? Or the Lord had to been with that officer to punch through the damn glass and land the punch on his jaw. Man, the Lord was with him when he punched that guy, man. But that's not really justified, is it? That man ain't put his hands on nobody or nothing like that, or he's been, difficult, yes, but it still doesn't warrant these officers putting their fucking hands on people. They gonna get enough of putting their fucking hands on people, Esau Edom, here pretty soon. Here pretty soon, the Lord gonna put the spirit upon Jake to go ahead and snap off, and it's finna go down, and it's just gonna be a whole just them versus us, all right? And then the other race wars will pop off, all that stuff. It's gonna happen at the same time, man. People are fed up. The Karens, all right? People are fed up with the elitist mentality of these white people, the so-called white woman, all right? Black fatigue, people tired of all of us, man. We just everybody's tired of everybody. You know why? Because this whole world is rooted in wickedness and vanity. Everybody's tired of it. Everybody's on edge, and all it's gonna take is for a little bit of a famine to come. You know what I mean? A little bit of chaos, a little bit of what's that stuff called? Cyber attack, draining bank accounts, and that's gonna flip everybody over, and you're gonna see prophecy unfold right in front of your face, man.
Yeah. He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like,
There's multiple people here. Like,
Okay, that's still a legitimate
and
reason.
then there's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law
Yeah,
up?
when you step out of the car, I will.
Hey.
Can you call your supervisor?
Huh?
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Oh, okay. Stand correct. I think he had like a little tool to bust the window at first. Okay. I thought Buddy had punched through the window at first, man.
Exit the vehicle now! Exit the vehicle!
Like, what the hell was that, though? All right, we got an issue with our people, Jake, and you not agreeing quickly. You acting like a little girl. You being extremely difficult in these situations. That's any situation. We want to try to do things decently in order always, man. We don't want to make any situation more difficult with our children, with our wives, with our co-workers, with our brothers, man. You know what I mean? It's late in the day for us to be, especially, you know, men, once you done been through a lot of trauma and stuff. We don't be trying to argue with nobody nowadays, man. But and there's Esau Edom, and you see that hate that he has. Come on, why are you punching the guy? Just because he's being disrespectful don't mean you need to. Come on, man, you losing your cool, man. You know, you losing your cool, man. Hey, man, this is nothing, bro. You ain't got to punch the dude, bro. Y'all can't handle that. This little girl, you know what I mean? This little girl, who cares, bro? You know, he probably gonna end up getting locked up anyway, man. You ain't got to punch the dude. You know what I mean? What was that about? I know you pissed off because he's being difficult, but it still doesn't give you the right to put your motherfucking hands on nobody like that. I'm talking about sucker punched him too.
Show me your hand!
Huh?
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now! Exit the vehicle!
Damn, like what was that about? We're not gonna like just try to, you know, drag him out the car. We gotta punch him, all right? And then if Jake lose it, and then, you know, then he gonna be in the wrong. He snap, and then, you know, pull out his sword. This is why we have to move with wisdom, bro. All this shit could have possibly been prevented if Buddy would have just like stepped out the car, you know, like he asked the first time, man. Yeah, they are fucking with him, and we know that, bro. But again, you have to understand we're in our captivity. We're subject to these people pulling us over and acting a fool. So to alleviate some of the pain that'll come with it, just agree quickly with thine adversary. Of course, we're gonna bring these precepts out after this.
Show me your hands!
Here.
10:63 at 15:21 hours.
Just like a little girl.
What is your reason, sir? What is your reason? Step out now. All right. No.
Pow! Punched him again. Pow! Look at him. This is crazy.
Hands behind your back!
And then, you know, Esau like to say that shit, whether you're resisting or not, whether you done laid down all the way or not, bro. They always say, stop resisting. That's their way to justify whatever they doing. They'll just say, oh, stop resisting. You know what I mean? But you see, there's two wrongs here, man. You got Jake, you know, moving a certain way, not wearing this. I mean, come on, bro. Like, you know they out there. And then you got them putting their motherfucking hands using excessive force. So they both wrong. We got to get the hell up out of here, man. But this is Matthew 5 and verse 25, man. Here's the point. And this is from Malak Yahushua, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Agree with thine adversary quickly. And our adversary Esau Edom and all his counterparts, especially the police force, okay? Quickly, whilst thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, because that's how it works, all right? And the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison, man. And now is definitely not the time. Has it ever been done? All right, but definitely not the time to be going to Esau prison and county jails, man. It ain't fun up in there. It ain't nothing but a building that harbors wicked spirits, man. You know, that's all it really is. There's a spirit in these jails, man, because it really ain't nothing but concrete. And I be having to have those moments when the Lord had me in there. Sometimes I have to say, man, this ain't nothing but a building. These ain't nothing but people. But the Lord has a spirit in there that makes it bite. You know, that what we say, you know what I mean? This shit biting. Like, it makes it way more intense than it really is, man, because it's just a building. You can see, if you know, you could peep out sometimes, especially in the county, and see, like, if you be downtown, man, a lot of the county jails be downtown sometimes, man, you can see right out. You can see the cars, life, going on. So it ain't like you, like, on, you know what I mean, like in some other realm. But then again, with the terrors of the Lord, it is kind of like you in another realm, man. So that ain't what you want, man. Trust me, man. All right. You don't want to be up in Esau's prisons or Esau jail, or be delivered in front of a wicked ass judge that don't care, that'll look you because you got dreads and you black, and you already profile, man. You don't want, to be in the way of this man. So to, alleviate that situation, man, agree with thine adversary quickly, man. The Lord is not, saying these words for no reason. Okay, there is a reason why the Lord has taught us these things. There's a reason why our brothers that came before us have taught us these things, man. All right, because these issues can and will arise, and we have to know how to navigate them. Sure, you're gonna have days where it'll be somewhat peaceful. It'll have days. We'll have days, and dealing with the balance where Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, where it'll seem like this ain't the end of the world. You may have a day where your family acting good. You may not have to work. It's a nice day. You can actually see the clouds, and them folks ain't spraying that stuff in the air. You can see the sun. You know what I mean? Everything cool. You know what I mean? And you'll be like, oh man, this is pretty good. And then you'll have a day where you run into Esau Edom, man. All right, whether it's at work, whether it's out there like dealing with the police, whether you get sick and gotta go in that wicked ass medical institution, all that shit wicked, man. All right, but the whole point is, hey, to agree quickly with thy adversary. And we go to the book of First Peter. First Peter 5 and verse 8. Be sober, all right? Of course, not drunk via wine, liquor, and stuff like that, but spiritually sober, man. Having that wisdom, be vigilant, hey, be circumspect, hey, look around, know what time it is, know we're at the end of the world, know that we are in captivity to this very day, and know that them boys is out there doing what, man? Because your adversary Esau Edom, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about in the cut, right? Posted up, hiding in the woods in his patrol car, you know what I mean? Waiting for you, seeking whom he may devour, bro. They play them type of games, man. They like Esau, a cunning hunter. The Bible describes Esau. He's a cunning hunter, so he like being a police officer. Why? Because he's a cunning hunter. He wanna chase us. Them niggas like all that. Even though most of the time when it comes to them foot chases, they can't mess with Jake. Especially with all that stuff on. You know what I mean? Jake be burning them, hopping face. Plenty of videos Jake taking off on Esau like that, man. But the whole point is, hey, man, this man has our number, man, and he's going around like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour, man. You know what I mean? It was I'll leave it. I'll probably say that for another video, man, Lord willing. All right, we'll go to the book of Matthew, though. Matthew 5 and 25. No, that brought that out already. Matthew 10 and 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents. So, hey, man, being like a predator, we have to watch, for our prey, man. Just like a serpent does, man. Blending in, laying in the field. Right? Just like how Esau kind of hunted, we got to be wise not to get caught like that, and knowing that we're being hunted. So we got to blend in. And how do we blend in? Having insurance. Hey, having, cutting our lights on, obviously. I guess when it's raining out, or it's fucking dark that it looks like it's gonna rain, or it just rain. I guess we got to cut on our lights. I wasn't too aware of that. So yeah, having insurance license, putting on your seatbelt, not just blatantly on your damn phone. Because why? The enemy is going around like a roaring lion, seeking who he may devour. So the Lord, again, these are words from Yahweh Shai, Malak Yahweh Shai. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves, man. All right, first and foremost, the Lord's men, all right, the Lord's prophets, that are prophesying, but also, the entire nation of Israel, man. All right, be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves, man. What's understood doesn't need to be explained, man. Wise as a serpent, but harmless as a dove. Wise enough to know how to navigate. And when you are put in these situations, man, hey, just play the role. And if the Lord with you, he gonna be with you. And if they do take shit to the extreme, Yahweh Shema will be with you, and they're going to get punished, man. Vengeance is of the Lord. Thus saith Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. All right. What it say? That fierce anger wasn't created from man. All right. Pride wasn't created from man. And then we'll leave it off in the book of 2nd Esdras concerning old boy and how he was acting like a little girl, man. His whole mannerism was like a little emotional, effeminate, disgruntled girl. Pouting and all that. Come on, man. Just like, bro, like, you know what I mean? He messed up as soon as he opened that door. Like, if your window wasn't working, you wait for him to come. He gonna knock on the window and you say, hey, I can't let my window down. I have to open the door, or can you open my door? You don't just swing your damn door open. That could have been all you could have had your life. And it didn't happen plenty of times, man. When I was looking for this video, bro, I went down a rabbit hole. It's so many shootings that's going on, like within the past 2 days, just alone, that was on that YouTube timeline. Oh my goodness, this got to be the last days. This got to be the end of the world, man. All right, but this is 2 Peter 1 and 5. No, that's not it. 2 Peter. Oh, no. Okay. 1 Peter. I wrote it down wrong. 1 Peter 5 and 8. Oh man, that's so lucky, man. I got these numbers mixed up. It's 2nd Esdras, right? 2nd Esdras 14 and 14. All right, we'll leave it off at that. Let go from the mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature. All right, and that's the whole point. You're supposed to be wise like a man of Yahweh Bahashem Awashah. And yeah, I am, because that dude, I mean, he's a guy. So you got to put off that weak nature and that weak mindset. Remember, when I was a child, I thought as a child, you know, you're not no damn 16-year-old. I don't know how old the dude was. I guarantee you, probably bet he was older than 16. Like, you ain't just started driving. You ought to know how it goes out here on this road, man. That's a weak nature that you had, bro, to let that situation get to that point. What those cops in the wrong for taking and using excessive force, they always motherfucking are. All right, it ain't never take all that because of a person talking shit. Learn to keep your hands to yourself and talk your own shit. You know what I mean? Now, if you want to get physical, then you take it there. All right, but them folks are definitely gonna be judged for putting their hands on buddy like that. But look at you, buddy. All right, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times, man. And that whole point, man, is putting off that weak nature, man, that weak mentality, man. That is this flesh, man. That is these mortal thoughts, man. What is it? A carnal mind is I can never say that word right. Enmity against Yahweh Shema Shah means, you know, adverse, man. You know, man. So carnal pertains to the flesh, man, which means, you know, your flesh, your fleshly thoughts, your mortal thoughts. You got to be spiritual. That's why the Lord taught us that this was a spiritual war. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man. We're spiritual. You should have been prayed up to Yahweh Shema Shah before your ass even left out the house. You think that brother, you know, no offense to him, you know, I ain't want to judge by a brother hell because he, you know what I mean? But, you know, yeah, you strike one, you know what I mean? So I could probably bet by the way you look, man, being that you do have, you know, the dreadlocks, which are against, you know, our customs and such, which is a custom of the heathens, that you probably didn't pray to Yahweh Hashem and Hawashai for that protection before you left the house. Let that be a lesson unto us. Hey, man, we got to stay prayed up before we leave out the house every time, whether we run into the store, because it's dangerous driving, period. I can't wait to get off this raggedy ass road. Oh, I'm all the way done with it. I can't wait till the chariots come and I never have to drive on this raggedy ass road with these road raging ass motherfuckers with these. Oh, I got it. Oh, man, I thank the Lord I'm in the truth, because I do not play that riding my bumper stuff. It seems like every day I get on the road, whether I'm on the highway or just on the regular streets, man, that somebody wants to get up and ride my bumper. What are you doing, bro? That is so dangerous. If I brake check you, you probably gonna go through your windshield, dummy. What are you doing? I got a daughter back here. What are you trying to like? Cause I take that personally, and I've been guilty of road rage. I be them back before I came to the truth, man. I be them followed your ass home, like just keeping it real, like, you know what I mean, by some road rage, man. Like, don't honk your horn at me before I came in the truth and the light just turned green. Don't be honking your horn, you finna get drawed down on just for honking your horn. And the thing about it, the Wadi Habashim Shah for giving us this truth and giving us that patience and understanding not to, fly off the handle like that. But guess what? Everybody ain't serving Yahabashim Shah. The Lord not dealing with everybody. So guess what? There are plenty people that are on those highways and byways that are coming in that spirit of that road race. So we got to stay prayed up, because you'll make a mistake and accidentally cut somebody off, and they'll fire you up, man. They'll fire you up. That had a bad day. You know what I mean? Shit ain't going right. We getting ready to go through Jacob's trouble, so the Lord cranking stuff up. They not happy. The mirth is leaving this place left and right. So, you know what I mean? They ready to fly off at any time, man. And you brothers have experienced that, man. I was in going to Panda Express. I know, yeah, I like it. I like it. Trying to get something to eat, and I'm in the parking lot, man, and Eve is walking. It might have been with her dude, right? So-called black woman, man. All right. And I'm doing no more than about 3 miles per hour because I'm in the parking lot. I'm looking for a place to park, man. All right, so I'm not flying. I'm not no damn young ass scat pack driving nigga. I assure you that I'm not driving fast in this parking lot. The so-called nigga woman, all right, is in front of me, but she is not watching her surroundings, man. I'm literally almost at a stop watching her, looking at her talk to her boyfriend, because she's turned the other way. He see me, she don't. The bitch turn around. All right, now if I wasn't in the truth, it would have been some problems, man. I'm telling you, you know what I mean? It would have been some serious problems, man. You know what I mean? Like, but the Wadi Habashim Hawashah, man, and I put curses upon her, but I mean, nothing really happened. But man, she turned around and she cussing me out, bro. Like I was finna run her over. I'm at a complete stop, and she turns around and she sees my car like I'm doing 100 miles per hour, and she wanna and the only reason, bro, I really didn't say nothing is because the Wadi Habashim Hawashah, her dude, like kind of waved it off and was like, yeah, kind of apologized. We had that guy moment for a second, and I respected him, for having dominion over that weaker vessel. Cause you finna, I was in the truth then, but if I wasn't in the truth, you finna get this nigga shit blasted off, and you finna get your shit blasted off, nigga. Like, for talking to me crazy like that, man. I'm just trying to get something to eat, man. We out here on the north side, with these Edomite people. Yeah, we on the north side, because they don't even have Panda Express in the hood and stuff like that where Jake at. You gotta go, you know what I mean, on the north side where I live at, man, where Esau at, man. So it's a nice area, people on bikes and stuff, but our people out here, man, acting a fool, bro. That's not wise, my sister. Like, damn, that's not wise. Your life could have been over with simply by having an attitude. But of course, Eve and her damn haughtiness and attitude, that's a whole nother lesson for a whole nother day now, isn't it? Because we can go about how out of order our women are, man. But there's just one example of just how people are, and why we need to stay prayed up before we leave the house, praying for protection from these wicked spirits that are upon these people, man, because they'll drive you crazy. When I was on probation, man, before I was in the truth, man. All right. Oh man, and I usually don't get like this, man. But hey, I'm coming in the spirit of Apostle Rahal right now, the nigga one, man. You black bitch. I hate to go there, but I got to go there. I was on probation, before I was in the truth, man. Going up and trying to do my monthly check-in. I get to the motherfucking counter. Eve is trying to act like she don't see me. She's literally sitting in front of a glass window, like she don't see out her peripheral or look up or feel a shadow or something. She's on her goddamn phone, or acting like she don't see me. Why? Because I'm beneath her because I'm on probation. She's not an officer, nothing. She's just a regular civilian, all right, that works at the place down there, like admin or whatever, or secretary or whatever they call it. All right, so I rang the motherfucking door, the bell that's right there one time. I didn't go ding 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 ding. If I'm lying, let me be a curse. I'm telling the truth. I hit that motherfucker one time. Eve looks up and goes the fuck off. She goes the fuck off on me, bro. Again, if I wasn't in the truth, you would have got your ass followed home. And I ain't saying I would have been so crashy out to put unalive the lady, but it's nothing to shoot your tires out on the highway. Been to shot your tires out, like for your little attitude, before I was in the truth. Like, oh, okay, like, oh, you got it. And then I done waited in the parking lot, You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is people out in the world that's crazy like that, man. So we got to stay we got to stay prayed up, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. We can't be crashing out. We gotta let the Lord fight those battles. It's a hard pill to swallow, because you be ready to execute that vengeance then and there for how wicked these Israelites are, or how wicked out of control Esau Edom is, or the rest of these heathen nations. Everybody except the ones that serve Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, enemies against us. So they all crazy, And so you got to stay prayed up before you leave the house every time, man. Even if it's in your mind, you don't have to, just say it in your mind. Quick prayer, Lord, protect us, protect me, hide me from Esau Edom, especially if you got some issues with your car, you don't have insurance, man. Hey, you pray and you utilize that faith. If you doing what you are supposed to do as a servant, man, hey, the Lord will be with you and he will hide you. I'm testifying that, man. I've also gotten pulled over, at times, and my shit ain't been, so the Lord deals with balance, but we want to make sure that, we're offending less, that we have more righteous acts, man, than we do, offending Yahweh Shema Shai. And Lord willing, the Lord will protect us from these situations, man, and he will be with us during these situations, and also punish and bring my shapat, all right, judgment upon those who offend us, man. If they offend us, like if I was in the truth, then I would have took it on the chin, bro. As soon as I got in my car, oh, I'm putting up curses on you. Oh, I'm offended because I can't even do nothing, so I gotta take it to the Lord. It was so unnecessary for you to talk to me like that, my sister. All I was simply doing was ringing the bell because your bitch ass acting like you can't see nobody. Cause I'm on probation for some little fuck shit. You know what I mean? I'm on probation, so I'm beneath her black ass. I'm beneath you. You know what I mean? I'm beneath this nigga beneath me. I'll look up when I want to. And then I rung the bell and she got an attitude because I rung the bell. Biatch, ain't that what the bell there for? You clown, like for real. Y'all don't want to piss us off for real. You don't want to piss the Lord off, you know what I mean? You don't want to piss the prophets off for real. You just lucky right now that this is a season that we gotta take the low. But pretty soon, guess what? The Lord gonna turn them fishers into hunters, and everything, every idle word, every attitude. We got a head count on every last one of you wicked ass Israelites through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and we gonna see you out here on D-Day. We gonna see you out here on D-Day, and it's going down, bro. We're gonna get you for the old and for the new. That is to say, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai gonna get you for the old and for the new. You remember we used to say that back in the day. I'm gonna get you for the old and for the new, because you thought you got away with all that bullshit. You thought you got away with being a whore, or you thought you got away with being unalive, for the people that like to boast in unaliving folks, because we know it's really the Lord, man. You thought you got away with your adultery, right? You thought you got away with your idolatry. You You're going to stand and you're going to keep your ass in them synagogues, tap dancing in them church, calling upon Jesus. You thought we forgot. Nah, the Lord going to get you for the old and for the new, because you ain't repented through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, in the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, for one damn sin that you ever did, because you didn't receive those names. So you really can't repent, can you? So all your sins is finna be brought up. We're going to bring you up on all these charges, man. And that's what I do when I put up on, if I know you're transgressed, sure, I don't know what you're doing every day, but the shit that I do know, I'm bringing you up on charge, and I'm going to present it up to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai in prayer format when I'm putting up this curse upon people, man. And make no mistake about it, we don't put curses up all willy-nilly. It's all given to us by the Spirit, you know. The Lord was already going to curse them people. It just lined up in such a way that we'll put up the curse and watch it manifest, man. All right? We're getting sick of this shit, man. For real, we're getting sick of this shit. Everybody's getting sick of this shit. Yahweh Shema Hawashai been done with it, man. It's really just time for the elect to wake up, man. And then it's on. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh Shema Hawashai. Till next time, shalom.